So, The Desperate Hour premiered at the TIFF Film Festival in 2021, but it had its wider release here in February of this year, so I am counting for 2022. So be on the lookout for it when I do my end of the year ranking, hopefully finally in a week or two. And of course, this movie starred Naomi Watts, who's done a large number of films. I've always really admired her, and I need to get into more of her work. It was directed by Philip Noyce, who did films like The Patriot Games and Salt, which is a great Angelina Jolie film. And I kind of had forgotten about this movie until I was flipping through and I realized, oh, wait, I had an interest in this. And this movie's been getting absolutely trashed, review-wise for the most part. And I gotta tell you, I actually thought it was a really great film. I loved it. And it's definitely made an impact I didn't expect, just like in the 12th hour of, me crossing off, whatever 2022 films I had a vague interest in. But it's basically about this mother, she's a widow, and she goes out jogging one day. They're kind of located more in the forest and stuff like that, so they're a little bit secluded. Her son ends up going to school, and in the midst of this, school shooting starts occurring. So basically the whole film is Naomi Watts jogging through, and due to certain circumstances she can't get to the school or to the community center for a while, so she's making all these calls trying to figure out what's going on to try and piece together what she can to help from her end. Some people have complained, oh, that's all the movie is, it's so boring. No, it's it's a freaking tour de force for Naomi Watts, who I think gives one of the best performances of the year, seriously. All the desperation and paranoia like any parent would have in that scenario. They even, play on the idea that maybe her son could actually be the shooter. So that creates a whole nother layer of, nuance to it. And, of course, it's prevalent, to real world issues. Because whoever's doing it is using this AK-15, and how the fuck did he get a hold of that so easily? But yeah, I think this film was really great. Naomi Watts is phenomenal in this film, hitting all the notes you'd really expect and beyond. This feels really authentic, and for me, it kept me engaged. I thought it was very, resourceful with how it kept me so engaged. Just basically being a one-woman show, and her using doing phone calls and texts and stuff like that. So a COVID film, sure. But for their limited resources, it really made it work for me. And it's definitely going to make an impact on my ranking for the year. So please check out The Desperate Hour with an open mind. I thought it was really strongly acted, and I felt it. I cried a little bit. I thought it was very good. Very good soundtrack too.